Hi guys, welcome to our 80s life. I'm Abby, and today in my 80s kitchen, we are going to make a copycat version of Taco Bell's Mexican pizza. It's been a fan favorite since 1985, but sadly it's not available currently at Taco Bell. That's okay, I've got you covered because we are making Mexican pizza at home. Taco Bell first introduced its Mexican pizza back in 1985, but it was called Pizzazz Pizza.
Pizzazz strikes again at Taco Bell. Buy a Pizzazz pizza and a large Pepsi and get a free refillable Pizzazz tumbler.
And then in 1988, it got rebranded as Mexican Pizza.
There's something very unusual going on at Taco Bell. We're making pizza, Mexican pizza. It's like pizza, but it's different, with a crispier double tortilla crust, ground beef, and 2 kinds of cheese. More fresh ingredients.
Mexican pizza remained on the Taco Bell menu until 2020 when it was retired because they didn't want to be using those big boxes that it came in. I guess they thought that they weren't environmentally friendly. Well, let me tell you, fans of the Mexican pizza were outraged and they let them know about it. They took to social media, they made petitions, and everybody was like, you gotta bring back the Mexican pizza. So, in May of this year, Taco Bell did, in fact, bring back the Mexican pizza. But it only lasted a couple of weeks because they were having so many supply issues. They could not keep up with the demand, the pent-up demand of the Mexican pizza. So, now, what are we gonna do? If you're a fan of the Mexican pizza, gotta figure out how to make that thing at home. Here are the ingredients you'll need to make Mexican pizza at home. We're starting out with flour tortillas, and I can't have gluten, so I'm making mine with gluten-free tortillas, which is awesome because I actually can't even eat the Mexican pizza at Taco Bell, and that's one of the reasons why I wanna make my own at home. You'll need some cooking oil because we're gonna fry these up, and then you'll also need a Mexican cheese blend, some taco seasoning of your choice. You could use Taco Bell taco seasoning. I make my own taco seasoning, so we're gonna use that. Now, the ground beef is actually optional. You can just make these with refried beans, but we are going to have ours with taco meat. And then the taco sauce, this is the Taco Bell brand sauce. And I think that's important if you want it to taste like Taco Bell flavor. And then the sliced ripe olives are optional. We'll talk about that in a little bit, as are the green onions. Then you'll want a can of tomato sauce. This is just a small 8-ounce can, and some refried beans and a tomato. The recipe for the Mexican pizza changed a little bit over the years. At first it had green onions and black olives, and that's how I remember it back in high school when I used to eat a lot of Taco Bell. So today we're going to be making the original version of the Mexican pizza from 1985 that had the green onions and the black olives. I'm super excited to try out this recipe, so let's get started.
Are you browning some beef?
I'm browning the ground beef. This is 1 pound. And Taco Bell actually makes their own taco seasoning, but it has wheat flour in it, so I can't have that. But you guys could probably have it if you can have gluten. But I make my own taco seasoning, so that is what we are using today. And I'm not a super fan of measuring stuff, so I usually just put a few scoops in there. And we're also gonna add a little bit of water to it so it won't be too dry. Just a quick stir here. Oh, and I drained the grease. because y'all don't want them greasy, right? So we gotta drain that grease. Okay, we are ready to construct our Mexican pizza. There's one more step though. We got the Taco Bell sauce. We're gonna actually mix this with some tomato sauce.
Smells like Taco Bell sauce.
Smells good. It smells
Kind
like.
of reminds me of the Pintos and cheese sauce.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stir in a little bit of tomato sauce with it, just to make it more, I guess, like a pizza sauce. All right, so we're gonna each grab one of these fried tortillas, which I fried earlier before he came home. We're gonna spread the bean mixture, refried beans.
How much beans are you supposed to put on here?
Just spread a thin layer.
All right, what's next?
All right, so next is ground beef. And we're just gonna do a generous scoop and sprinkle on there. Now, as I was telling them earlier, this step is optional because some people like to have theirs without meat, if they just want beans. And I guess Taco Bell had that as an option, and so that is also an option for you if you're making it at home.
I think I will opt for the meat.
I knew you would.
I'm a carnivore.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now we're gonna put another tortilla on the top.
That's sweet. It's like a sandwich.
It is like a sandwich, kind of mash that thing down. And then we're gonna put the sauce. Okay, now comes the cheese. The best part, right?
That's right.
We're using a Mexican blend.
Hey, you went big.
I did. Did I put too much?
I don't know. You can never put too much cheese.
I mean, really? Can you ever put too much
Well,
cheese?
you can if you run out.
Okay, diced tomato.
Diced tomato. It's interesting that you put the tomatoes on before you bake it.
Yeah, I thought that too. But with a pizza, you would put the veggies on before you bake it. So I guess that makes sense. Now, Keith, I was telling them the 1985 original version had 2 additional ingredients that they don't use anymore. So it had green onion and then black olives. And I'm thinking that you don't like either of those.
I think I'll stop where I'm at.
So you can quit while you're ahead. And I noticed he didn't put that much tomato on his either. He doesn't really like that stuff as well as I do. But I do like tomatoes and onions and all of that. So I am gonna go ahead and put all of the things on mine. Okay, I think our pizzas are ready. So we're gonna put them in the oven. It says 10 minutes. I don't know if it's gonna take a full 10 minutes. We really just need to melt the cheese. And I forgot to tell you guys the oven is at 350. There we go. All right.
He's hungry.
That's what Jesse does when he's hungry. He goes over to one of our appliances, either the stove or the fridge, or in this case, the dishwasher, and starts pawing at it. Are you ready to try Mexican pizza?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Okay, let's dig in. Now this might be a little bit messy and hot, so use caution.
That's legit good.
You heard it first here. Picky Boy said it's legit good.
Yeah,
It is good. It's legit good.
legit good.
A little messy.
Hey, sometimes you gotta make a mess.
Uh-oh. What were you just saying? If you are a big fan of the Taco Bell Mexican pizza, no worries. You can totally make this at home. I don't really have anything to compare it to say it's better or worse than Taco Bell, but it's really good.
Yeah. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. Be sure to also check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
See you next time.